Pat, you keep talking of this brave new world of IT, wherein you want VMware to be the bridge between the transition between client server to the mobile cloud era. How is your vision different from that of an Amazon or a Microsoft or a Google or even a Cisco or an IBM for that matter?
Yeah, and different companies have different strategies inside of it, and our strategy is all about software. So several of the companies you reference, they're really hardware companies, right? It's about the ability to both transform today, right, as well as build the bridge to tomorrow. So, Google or Amazon, they can't help customers with today's environment. They're only building a new one, so it really doesn't provide that bridge, right? It's more a leap, right, in their case, off the bridge, right, into the new world. And given the value that we've given to customers, we have a proven track record that 10 servers become one. Right, what used to take days or months now is seconds. So, we've proven how radical and transformative our technologies are. So, those combinations taking us together would say our strategy is really unique. Our position is really unique, and everybody is looking for how they accomplish it. And we've really earned the right to have that conversation with customers, given what we've done for them over the last decade.
In August of last year, you outlined a $500 million investment in India over a 3-year kind of time frame. How much has that been already done?
Yeah, so we laid out the $500 million investment in terms of operations and personnel. That was an increasing over the 3 years, and it included a large capital investment for the building that we're in. So we're over a third of the way in our investment in that respect. We are 3,300 employees now. We're growing about 20% in R&D. Here, and overall about 16% or 500 or so employees that we expect to add here in India this year. And we view our investment in India in 3 capacities. One is the talent and the people directly that we're participating. Second is to work with the ecosystem here, right, the system integrators. And third is the market. And the market for us here it's a stronger growth market in India, a larger potential than most of the markets for us around the world. It's one of our fastest growing markets, and we're quite pleased with our team and our performance here in India, and we expect that to continue for years to come.
One final question for you, Pat. As the move to hybrid cloud and software as a service accelerates, compared to the conventional enterprise licensing kind of arrangements, do you see a short-term impact in terms of both revenue and growth for VMware in the near future because of the shift happening?
Yeah, we outlined in our guidance for this year that we were about 5% of our revenue was now a subscription revenue as opposed to a perpetual or on-premise license. And we expect that to be growing more rapidly than the rest of our business, and we included that in our guidance. So that's growing at 50+% per year, and the overall VMware growth is in the teens for our growth rate this year. And it does affect our guidance in that sense in our growth rate, because rather than getting $3 up front, I get $1 in the first year, right, is a typical rule of thumb. And so we thought, and we think that's for cloud delivered services, for SaaS and PaaS and IaaS, most customers are preferring a subscription model as opposed to an upfront model. But that still is the minority of the industry spend. And so we see it gradually coming into play a more substantial portion of our overall revenue of the company, but it will be a gradual phasing in and not fundamentally impact our strategy, our business model as a result of that gradual transition.